there will be a lot of problem in northern parts of the country of Nigeria. The president, the vice president, His Excellency Shettima, being the vice president, the vice president is doing all he could to redeem the Hausas, the Islamic nation or the Islamic tribes in the country. He demanded something few months ago for the favor of his own people, which was denied from him, and he is stepping back from the leadership of this recent presidency. Now I'm seeing another group that he sits with, and there's a lot of discussion for the favor of the Islamic. So he is not coming out for the 2027 election, and he is not interested because the leadership, the recent leadership, has not been favored for his people. And his people, they are on his neck. And he listened to them in the mosques, he listened to them in the palace, and he was worried because he is handicapped to help. The deaths of all the houses is hurting him so much that Nigeria may be divided this coming election. I pity for the people of the Northerners. I pity for them, because a lot of things will happen in this coming election. All I'm praying for, that peace will reign, and soon the vice president will declare his intention in the country and in Africa. It's going to happen soon. Thank you.
Because the divine destiny of the Southeast and the Igbo man is to liberate Nigeria. Let me say something to you that, if you like, you can take as prophecy. If the Southeast cuts off from Nigeria today, the reason why it will not survive is not lack of resources. It's because the internal covetousness and selfishness will cause that the wars will continue until the entire region is decimated. Take note. Say, you know, prophets, I used to say, yeah, I hear the Lord, thus said the Lord. Look at me, my eyes are clear. You can see, I don't look drunk. But you can take that as a word of prophecy. Take it to the bank and cash. Because the divine destiny of the Southeast and the Igbo man is to liberate Nigeria. It's part of the reasons why Satan put him under the bondage of this nation and caused the chains of this nation to tighten hard around him. While Satan thought he did it for evil, God did it for good, so that a morning will rise out of here that the Holy Ghost will step in and comfort. Because hear me, the size of your mourning and what you are mourning about reveals your right to dominion. So if I've not said anything the last 15-20 minutes, I've said, can you put a lot of discipline around the things that have to do with your appetite and your small selfish life, so that you can enlarge the sphere of what you are uncomfortable around, so that when the Holy Ghost shows up to comfort, he has something substantial to comfort you concerning.
Honestly, if I tell you that I understand what is going to happen in 2027 Nigeria presidential election, I'm lying to you. Let me be 100% honest in this video, because I'm confused at this point. I don't know which one is going to actually bring Nigeria out of the predicament. A lot of people are saying that, oh, this government has not been fair to my people, this one has not been fair to my people. Some people's own, you could actually see evidence with it. Yes, you know, some parts of North are actually suffering, like Plateau State. A lot of killings have been happening there, and it also has to do with Benue State, it has to do with Kogi State and some parts of Eastern State. And a lot of men of God believe that Peter Obi is actually the Messiah for Nigeria, if Nigeria is actually going to be on the next level, or something of importance is going to happen in Nigeria, or changes will be made to the hardship, killings and insecurity in Nigeria. It has to do with Peter Obi. But hearing this man actually talk about Shettima, that he has been listening to things in the mosque, in palaces and a whole lot of things, honestly, I could not comprehend. At this junction, I will boldly hit my chest and say, I am confused. What is happening in Nigeria? What is it? What do you people want? Is it until you drain all the blood from our body before you will be satisfied? Because make it make sense why a lot of things are actually going the way they are going in Nigeria. Because I'm tired. Enough is enough. Honestly, all we want is just peace. All we want is to be able to move from one location to another. All we want is for things to move where accordingly in this country. We have all the mineral resources that it takes. We are even richer than some African country, but honestly, we the citizens of Nigeria are the one that suffer the most compared to other African countries, just because of our bad political leader. Enough is enough. And I honestly am looking forward to 2027, but at this junction I will tell you, pump and play, that I'm confused, because hearing a lot of people talk, giving different type of narrative, saying all manner of things at this point in time, I am confused. But one thing I know for sure is that God is in control. That one there, I can tell you that God is in control, because everybody has their opinion and narrative to give. That is just it, because today this one said this, tomorrow this one said that, next tomorrow Mr. B said this. I am just tired. Honestly, I know that with a lot of rumors going around on social media that Shettima will not be Tinubu's running mate for 2027. I don't know how significant that is. I don't know whether it is true or it's just false narrative making rounds on social media, but I don't know. Everybody is trying to make his or her place a better place for their citizens, communities and locality. So I just hope that is just one of those things, because honestly, being second in command in Nigeria, it's as if you're useless. It's as if you're handicapped if number one do not give the permission or do not put you in charge of the affairs. Believe me, there is nothing that you can do unless you are number two. If you had made promises to your people during the campaign, you cannot do anything if Oga at the top did not say that let this thing be that, let that be that. Forget about it. Forget about whatever you think that you have. Yes, it's like honestly being a vice president is just a charade, or it's just a title that does not come with any authority. That is what I see in the terms of you becoming a vice president in Nigeria, because your people are going through a lot. You can't even do anything to ease their pain. Some people are like they are shouting. Some people are actually going through things genuinely. Look at Benue State. They are going through what they are going through. The government is not doing anything. Even though some politicians have sympathy concerning the issue of Benue State, but they can't do anything about it because Oga at the top will not even give them the go ahead. Even local government chairmen that are in charge, or state governor that is in charge of that particular state, cannot even do anything, can't do thing, you get. So talk more of second in command. So if you have made any promises, or you have said you're going to do things, or you think you're going to take power, I don't know, who knows, maybe he's going to announce that he's also going to form his own political party, or he's going to join this coalition. I do not know, Sha. But one thing I stand for is just for light to be thrown in the affairs of Nigeria, and we're just praying for a better leader. We're just praying that things go according to plan. So, beloved brothers and sisters, that is what I just say. Let me come and share with you guys. I'm confused, honestly. I'm confused when I say that I'm confused. I'm confused because I don't know what 2027 holds, but 2027 is just around the corner. But everybody have a lot to say, but I'm just looking forward to the narrative that Nigeria will actually elect a good leader that will seize the affairs of this nation and make sure that it puts Nigeria on map and Nigeria take its rightful place in the world. So that is just my own take, and I'll see you in the next one shortly. And please do not hesitate to subscribe, comment, like, share, and also don't forget to turn on the post notification bell to get notified so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified easily. Bye for now, guys.